I have two anecdotes to pass along to you for your consideration this Thanksgiving that I hope will change your perspective, especially if you're unable to find anything for which you might give thanks. So, first of all, in Budapest, Hungary, a man goes to his priest and he complains, "Life is unbearable. There are 9 of us living in one room. What can I do?" And the priest answers, "Take your goat into the room with you." The man is incredulous, but the priest insists. "Do as I say, and then come back in a week." A week later, the man comes back looking more distraught than before. "We can't stand it," he tells the priest. "The goat is filthy." The priest then tells him, "Go home and let the goat out, and come back in a week." A radiant man returns to the priest a week later exclaiming, "Life is beautiful. We enjoy every minute of it now that there's no goat, only the 9 of us." The second is a little advice from Daniel Defoe's fictitious character, Robinson Crusoe. Now, the first thing that Crusoe did when he found himself on a deserted island was to make out a list. On one side of the list, he wrote down all his problems. And on the other side of the list, he wrote down all of his blessings. So on one side he wrote, "I do not have any clothes." And then on the other side he wrote, "But it's warm, and I don't really need any." On one side he wrote, "All of the provisions were lost." And then on the other side he wrote, "But there's plenty of fresh fruit and water on the island." And on down the list he went. In this fashion, he discovered that for every negative aspect about his situation, there was a positive aspect, something for which he could be thankful. It's easy to find ourselves on an island of despair. So perhaps it's time that we sit down and take an inventory of our blessings. And I suspect that as we do so, we will have a rather large list. Happy Thanksgiving.